Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Taylor Haselton, and today I'll be going over the hard, honest truth about Amazon KDP. Before we get started, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I really appreciate all of the support so much. I'll also have a link to my Facebook group in the description below in case you're interested in joining that. We talk about all things KDP, so definitely check that out if that's something you're interested in, and feel free to check out all of the other videos I have on my page. Alright, let's get started. So this is going to be sort of a heart-to-heart talk. I'm going to be brutally honest on my personal feelings about Amazon KDP. This is my own opinion, so take this as you will. I'm not making any sort of guaranteed statements or anything like that. This is from my own experience and how I truly feel about Amazon KDP. I'll be answering questions like, is it worth it to get started? Is KDP saturated? What to expect when you're starting? Is it too late to get started? Will you make money quickly? Is this sort of a get-rich-quick thing? Is it easy? Things like that I'm going to be going over. And I'm going to try to be as brief as possible, but also provide detail. I don't want this to turn into an hour-long video, but I definitely want to give you guys my honest opinion so you can decide for yourself if you want to get started or keep going if you've already been started, or however else or whatever else you take away from this video. So, alright, let's get started. So, first question is Amazon KDP even worth it? Is it something that I should even be considering getting started? If that's sort of the question you're asking yourself, that's a personal decision on you. With Amazon KDP, you get out of it what you put in. So, if you're expecting to put in like an hour's worth of work and then that's it, you're most likely not going to be successful. This is a business. This is something that, it's not a get-rich-quick thing. There are some people who have made a lot of money off of 1 or 2 books, and that is amazing for them. But for most people, that's not how it is. Usually you have to make a lot more books, and there's a whole learning curve with it. But I don't want this to discourage you, because is KDP worth it to get started? Yes, I 100% think so, if you're willing to put in the work. You most likely are not going to see a huge return right away. It may take months, it may take over a year, but you have to ask yourself, would you rather work really hard for a year with almost no return and then have a passive income of thousands of dollars a month? Or do you not even want to try, and then in a few years, you'll be in the same spot that you're already in? Majority of people work 60 plus years, or 50 plus years, however many it is, at a corporate job, and they do that every day, and you may get retirement, you may not, but you put in the work for all that time to promote and grow. So you can't expect to jump into Amazon KDP and put in an hour or so of work and then have that be it. I think this is an incredible business to get started in. It is free to start, but this is something that you need to be willing to put the work into. So is it worth it? Yes, I think it's worth it. Is it too late to get started? Now, everybody's going to have mixed feelings on this. This goes along with the is KDP saturated question. I truly don't believe it's too late to get started. I don't think it's ever too late to get started, no matter what age you're at or what age you are or where you're at in life or how the business is going. I don't think it's ever too late. Just because it may be more saturated than it was when it first came out, obviously, because there's people uploading thousands of books a day, doesn't mean that it's completely saturated and you're never going to make money. This is why niche research is so important. And if you just go to Amazon and type in notebook, you'll get thousands and thousands of results. But if you type in something more specific, maybe a notebook with dancing penguins or just something like that, you're most likely going to have a lot less competition. And that is one of the key to this business, is figuring out how to do niche research. So this business requires learning and educating and figuring out how to do interiors and covers and keyword research and categories. And it is very overwhelming at first. But if you're willing to put in the work and the time, then it is worth it. And I don't believe KDP overall is saturated. I think there are definitely certain categories where it is saturated. And I'm not going to make a notebook and just throw it out there and hope for the best. I'm going to have to do niche research and keyword research and do a good description and interior and cover. But if you spend an hour or two designing a great quality book and you put it on there, it's for sale like forever. For as long as Amazon and KDP is around, it's for sale there. And that is where the passive income comes in. Once you have a great quality book and it's up there and out there, that's when you'll start making income. So is it easy? Yes and no. This is something I believe that every single person can do regardless of their abilities or experience. I don't have a very artistic part about me. I'm not very artistic, but I love technology and social media, and I love to learn new things. So I truly believe that anybody can learn this if they really put in the time and effort. But this probably won't happen overnight unless you're already a graphic designer or somebody used to doing this and publishing books. So definitely take that into consideration. But again, like, you're never going to know if you'll succeed if you don't try. So what to expect if you're looking to start brand new. Definitely don't have super high expectations. I'm not saying don't have goals. Definitely have goals. But if you go into something expecting to make hundreds of dollars in the first month and you don't, then you may just get discouraged and disappointed. So when I first started, which I recently just started, end of December 2021, so I'm still brand new to this business. I'm still in the beginning of my journey, and I haven't made tons of money, but I have made money, which is amazing to me that I can even make money. But just expect to learn, and don't be afraid to fail and make mistakes, and just do your best to grow from them and develop new skills and everything like that. Your first few notebooks probably aren't going to be good, or whatever books you create, recipe notebooks or log books or anything like that, they probably won't be good. I looked at the first ones I made and I'm like, wow, like, they're not the best. And I'm still learning, and some of the ones I'm making still aren't that good, but that's how you learn. That's how you adapt and become better at what you're doing. So when you're starting out, expect to be overwhelmed and nervous and expect to not make hundreds of dollars. But that's okay, just keep going. The key to this business is consistency. And if you check out my 1 Key to Success video, I go into a lot more detail on that. But you just need to keep going. Give this business time. This is not something that is going to happen overnight. So if you're looking to make $500 by next month, you probably won't make that, especially, I mean, regardless, they don't pay out for 60 or 90 days or something afterwards anyways, which is something else to note. But once you get started, then you do get a paycheck every single month once you make it past the first paycheck, as long as you're having sales. But again, like, sales will grow if you just keep trying and learning and doing your best. And you can do this with a full-time job if you're really busy. Just dedicate certain time every single week to doing this business. But if you're looking for something to work on for an hour and then have a passive income of thousands of dollars every month, or submit it in one notebook and be rich, this is most likely not for you. This is a business for people who are going to persevere and be consistent and be willing to learn and put in the effort. But if you're willing to do that, no matter your background, your age, or your skill set, I truly believe that you can be successful in this business. So I know this video was pretty brief, but the hard truth about KDP is that it is easy, but it's not. It's available to everyone. So in the sense of getting started, it is easy because it's free and doesn't require anything. But actually being successful is not easy, in my opinion. It takes so much hard work and consistency. But is it worth it? That's up to you to decide. Is it worth putting in the hour a day or the full year of hard work and education to develop a passive income of whatever that income may be for you, hundreds of months or thousands of dollars a month? Is it worth it to you to put in all that time and effort and not have much of a return until a certain time frame, whether it takes you 3 months or a year or 2 years or so on? It depends if it's worth it for you or not. Personally, for me, I am in love with this business and I want this to become a full-time income. So I'm going to do my best to do that, and if it works out, it works out. And if it doesn't, then at least I tried. But I truly believe if I keep going at this, just like if you keep going at this, that it will be worth it. So I really hope that this was helpful. Again, this is my opinion, my personal experience. I think there are a lot of hopeful videos out there, like, do this one thing and make $10,000 a month, and do Amazon KDP and replace your full-time income. And, like, yes, like, you can do that, but I find them to be a bit misleading because it's not as simple as just creating a plain notebook and uploading it and then you're all set and that's it. Like, no, like, this has way much more effort and time that goes into it than I think a lot of people really go into depth about. But that's why I wanted to do this video, to give you the honest truth about it, that I think it is worth it. There is a lot to expect when you get started, but just get started. You're not going to succeed and continue to grow and things like that if you don't just get started. I don't think it's too late in 2022. I just started in December 2021, and as long as you do find a niche and figure out how to do keywords and create great interiors and covers, I think that it's worth it. And sometimes I create books that I don't think that are that good, and they sell anyways. So you might not even think what you're creating is good, but it may sell. So just put your work out there. Take the first step and try. Maybe you will make money quickly. Maybe it will take you some time, but I think it will be worth it as long as you stay consistent with KDP. So I really hope that this was helpful. If you want to share your own experience, tips, tricks, opinions, please feel free to comment them below. And please don't forget to like and subscribe on this video. I appreciate all of the support so much. And if you have any topics that you would like me to cover, I always love getting suggestions from you guys, so feel free to comment those as well. And don't forget to join my Facebook group and check out the free templates and resources that I will have in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck in your KDP business. I'll definitely do my best to help you as much as I can. So again, if you have any questions, please feel free to comment them below or join my Facebook group. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day.